Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2019 or Pokemon Journeys the Series anime video. In this video I want to talk about episode 109 of Pokemon Journeys, which aired yesterday at the time of recording this video. More specifically, I want to talk about something that was revealed in episode 109. So, let's get to it. Now, in episode 109, Ash battled Raihan in a promotion match of the World Coronation Series, and, spoiler alert, after one amazingly epic battle, Ash emerged victorious, and he joined the prestigious masterclass of the World Coronation Series, which is composed of the 8 strongest trainers in the world, which is why they are called the Masters 8. Now, because Ash joined the masterclass, the Masters 8 were finally revealed, which was definitely a long-awaited moment. And boy was this revelation exciting. So much so, in fact, that I literally stood up from my chair and I clapped and cheered and I screamed. Especially since several of the predictions I made in my video predicting who the remaining members of the Masters 8 are came true. In this video, I want to go over the members of the masterclass while providing my thoughts on each of them. Now, normally I would talk about something that is revealed in an episode when I actually review said episode. But since the revelation of the Masters 8 is something so exciting, and something that we have all been anticipating for so long, and since my prediction video of the Masters 8 proved to be so successful, I decided to make a video just to discuss the reveal of the Masters 8, since I can upload such a video much faster than an episode review, and thus I can get my thoughts out there much sooner. Rest assured though that I will still make a review of episode 109, and said review will be shorter since I will only need to touch upon the reveal of the Masters 8 briefly, while directing viewers to this video for my complete thoughts. So now, let's begin. I will talk about the Masters 8 from lowest rank to highest rank. So first, it's rank 8, who is of course Ash himself. Yes, Ash defeated Raihan, who was in rank 8, and so they swapped ranks, meaning that Ash is now in rank 8, while Raihan is now in rank 9. In my video predicting who the remaining members of the Masters 8 are, I did not count Ash, because I was predicting who the members of the Masters 8 are before Ash joined the masterclass. We knew that Ash would join the Masters 8 eventually, so there really was no need to include Ash in the predictions. But yeah, our boy made it. He is a member of the masterclass, which is of course very exciting. He finally made it into the top of the World Coronation Series. He is officially one of the strongest trainers in the world, so I am very proud of him. And I can't wait to see his future battles. Next, we have rank 7, which was for me the biggest surprise, Iris. Now, I say that this was for me the biggest surprise, and it was, but not in the traditional sense. This was actually spoiled for me. Now, I avoided Instagram and other social media platforms like the plague. I avoided a group chat I am in because I saw that they were talking about episode 109, and they even posted a picture of the Masters 8, which thankfully I did not see completely, though this did spoil that the Masters 8 would be revealed in episode 109, which is something that I expected, but I was still unsure of whether it would happen, so I was still surprised. And I even avoided the comments on my own videos. But unfortunately, despite all my precautions, when I was publishing my episode 106 review, which will be linked in the description and at the end of this video, by the way, I accidentally saw a comment left on my video predicting who the remaining members of the Masters 8 are, which spoiled that Iris made it into the masterclass. I will definitely have to be more careful in the future. Still, even though I found out in an unorthodox way, I was still shocked to learn that Iris is in the Masters 8, because I did not think that she would make it into the masterclass, and I said as much in my prediction video. Though I did say that I could see her making it into the masterclass off screen, since the last time we saw her, she was in the super or great class, meaning that she could work her way up in the time that we did not see her. So I did leave the possibility open for Iris to be in the Masters 8, but I ultimately said that I did not think that she would make it, and in the end, she did. Therefore, I was very surprised. To be honest, I don't like the fact that Iris is in the masterclass. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like Iris, or that I don't want to see her again, or that I think that she does not deserve to be in the masterclass, or that since I thought that she wouldn't make it into the masterclass, something that I said in my prediction video was proven wrong. I have nothing against Iris, and in fact, I even said in my review of episode 65 that I would love to see Ash and Iris battle again. And I still think that it is exciting that Iris is in the masterclass. But since Ash and Iris did battle each other already in a World Coronation Series battle, I think that having Iris be in the masterclass is more of the same, should Ash battle her again. Given that the Masters 8 is such an exclusive group that only has room for 8 trainers, I was hoping that the masterclass would be composed of Ash and 7 characters that have yet to battle Ash, and or that have yet to battle Ash in the Pokemon Journeys. So while I am happy and thrilled to see Iris in the masterclass, I am also a bit disappointed, and Iris is for me the least exciting addition to the Masters 8. And she honestly feels like an outlier, since she is the only character that is not Ash, or someone that we already knew was in the Masters 8, or a cool returning character that we have not seen physically in a long time. So their addition to the Masters 8 is very exciting. Though maybe, since the Masters tournament is, well, a tournament, Ash might not get to battle Iris again anyways. But still, instead of Iris, it would have been nice to have someone that we have not seen in the anime in a while, or someone that we have not seen in the anime period. Assuming that said new someone would be properly introduced and developed. Again though, I have nothing against Iris. I just wanted to emphasize this, so that I don't have a bunch of people thinking that I hate Iris or something like this, or that I don't want to see her in the masterclass, or that I don't want to see her again. Also, I do want to point out that Iris appears in the latest opening of Pokemon Journeys, which of course made it clear that she will return at some point, and now we know why she will return. Moving on, we get to rank 6, which is Alain. Oh yeah, this one definitely got a cheer from me. Now I did say in my prediction video that I could see one of Ash's rivals in the masterclass, and I said that Alain is the likeliest candidate, since he is the winner of the Kalos League. So I was right, and Alain was indeed introduced as the winner of the Lumiose conference when he was revealed to be in the Masters 8. Now, since Paul will be returning soon, I did think that while one of Ash's rivals is indeed in the masterclass, like I predicted, said rival would be Paul and not Alain. But we now know that Paul is not in the masterclass, which makes his return that much more interesting, since now I wonder what he will be doing. Now I am very happy with how things turned out here on the rival front, since both Paul and Alain will return. They might both battle Ash, and Alain is the rival that I wanted to see the most in the masterclass, because Ash never defeated Alain. So I was hoping that Ash might get the chance to finally settle the score, and it seems that my wish might be granted. Now, Alain was shown in a flashback in episode 108, and when I saw this I thought, man, hopefully we see Alain again for real in the future, and hopefully he is in the masterclass. So I am very happy that both of these are indeed a reality. Moving on, we get to rank 5, which is Diantha, the champion of the Kalos region. Oh yeah, baby, this just gets better and better. This is another that had me jumping out of happiness because I did want to see Diantha in the masterclass. In fact, when the masterclass was revealed, all the way back in episode 27, which aired almost 2 years ago, I said that I wanted to see Cynthia, Steven, and Diantha in the Masters 8, since they are my favorite champions alongside Leon and Lance. So I was very happy when Cynthia was revealed to be in the masterclass, and in my prediction video, one of my 4 main predictions was Diantha. So I am incredibly happy that not only was my prediction that Diantha would be in the Masters 8 on point, but I also got my wish to see her in the masterclass granted. Now, Ash did battle Diantha in the past, and Ash almost defeated her. If Ash and Greninja had managed to stay conscious, I think that they could have won, So Ash might get the chance to battle Diantha again, and this time, Ash can get the win he did not get back then. So like with Alain, Ash has a score to settle with Diantha, and Ash used Greninja to battle both Alain and Diantha. So it would be very cool if Greninja returns again for at least one of these two rematches, so that Greninja can get some payback as well. Though since Ash now has Mega Evolution like Diantha and Alain, Ash can battle them on even ground this time, using Mega Evolution as well. And this means that Lucario can get revenge for its sensei Greninja, which would be very cool as well. Though I would love to see Ash bring back one of his Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, like say Charizard or Sceptile. Ash can get the requisite Mega Stone and he can Mega Evolve his returning Pokemon to use against Diantha or Alain. Ash could even bring back more than one Pokemon capable of Mega Evolution for his upcoming battles. Now I doubt that this will happen since Pokemon Journeys has mostly stuck to Ash's newest team, but boy would it be insane. And it would make sense. Ash will face the strongest trainers in the world. He might want to use the strongest Pokemon in his arsenal to ensure that he can win every one of his battles. Also, I do want to point out that Diantha has appeared in Pokemon Journeys before her reveal as one of the Masters 8. She appeared in a magazine in episode 26 and she was shown on TV in episode 103. Both times I said that they might be hinting that she will appear for real in Pokemon Journeys eventually and that she will be in the Master Class. So I guess that I was right about this. But yeah, I am definitely very happy to see Diantha in the Masters 8. Next up is rank 4, which is the first one not to be a surprise since it is good old Lance, who was the first character shown battling Leon in the anime, and he was one of the first characters revealed to be in the Master Class alongside Leon and Raihan. However, it is worth noting that Lance was in rank 2 when he battled Leon back in episode 12. So he did end up 2 ranks below his original rank. But this is understandable when you consider who is in ranks 2 and 3, which we will get to soon. Another thing worth pointing out about Lance is that when he first appeared in the anime, he was referred to as the champion of the Indigo League. However, when he battled Leon in episode 12, he was referred to as a member of the Kanto Elite Four, suggesting that he lost the title of champion at some point. But in episode 109, when he is introduced as one of the members of the Masters 8, he is referred to as the champion of both Kanto and Johto. So it seems that in the anime they can't decide what Lance's actual position is. Now, to be fair, in the games, he is a member of the Elite Four in Generation 1 and a champion in Generation 2. He first appeared in the anime during the Johto arc, which is why he was referred to as champion, since Generation 2 was the latest generation back then. But then I have no idea why he was demoted to Elite Four in episode 12 of Journeys, only to then be upgraded back to champion, now in episode 109, and the champion of 2 regions no less. Now maybe he did indeed lose the position of champion between episode 12 of Journeys and his previous appearance in the anime back in the Ruby and the Sapphire series, and he then rose back up to champion between episodes 12 and 109 of Journeys. And they are grouping Kanto and Johto since the Generation 2 games and their Generation 4 remakes do include both regions, and they have the same group of Elite Four and a champion. In any case, Lance is now the champion of 2 regions, which is cool, and it is great that he is still in the Master Class. Again, he is one of my favorite champions, and I do hope that Ash gets to battle Lance. A Dragonite versus Dragonite battle would be very cool. Next, we get to rank 3, which is Steven, the champion of the Hoenn region. Yes, yes, yes! This is another one that had me losing my mind in excitement. Like I said earlier, Steven is one of my favorite champions and one that I have wanted to see in the Master Class ever since we learned of the existence of the Masters 8. And like Diantha, Steven was one of my main predictions for the Masters 8. So I am delighted that not only was I right with Steven as well, but my wish to see him in the Master Class was also granted. So I am definitely very, very happy. Now, like Alain and Diantha, Steven did appear in Pokemon Journeys before being revealed as one of the Masters 8. In episode 105, Wallace mentioned Steven, and Steven was then shown. I said in my review of episode 105 that maybe they are hinting that Steven is in the masterclass, and I guess that they were. So it seems that they hinted that Alain, Diantha, and Steven would be in the masterclass. But yeah, I am so happy that Steven is in the Masters 8, and I hope that he battles Ash. Though Wallace said that he is equal to Steven, and Ash defeated Wallace, so I guess that Ash can defeat Steven as well. Also, Steven has Mega Evolution on his side as well, so it would be interesting to see a battle of Mega Evolution between Steven and Ash, especially if again, Ash brings back one of his old Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Next, we get to rank 2, which is Cynthia. Now, of course, we knew that Cynthia was in the masterclass since this was revealed back in episode 77. But her rank was never revealed until now. I think that she is definitely deserving of rank 2. Though to be fair, her rank might not have been 2 back in episode 77 since some time has passed since then. And her rank might be higher now. Maybe she knocked Lance down. And then, Steven knocked Lance down once again, which is why Lance is now in rank 4 instead of rank 2. In any case, Cynthia is known for being one of the strongest champions in the games and in the anime as well, so it's fitting that she is in rank 2. Again, like with Diantha and Steven, she is one of my favorite champions, and I wanted to see the three of them in the Masters 8 from the very beginning. So I am very glad that the three of them are indeed in the Master class. This also means that my 5 favorite champions are in the Masters 8, which is great. It will definitely be very hard to decide who I want Ash to battle, assuming that he does not get to battle all of them, because I really do want Ash to battle all of them. Finally, we get to rank 1, which is of course Leon. No surprises here. He has been rank 1 from the beginning, and he is not going anywhere until Ash gets to him. And Ash will definitely battle Leon eventually. I do have to say, however, that it is very impressive that Leon has remained in rank 1, considering that Cynthia, Steven, Lance, and Diantha, who are all very powerful, are in the Master class as well. Since it means that Leon is likely stronger than all of them, which is absolutely insane. Mad props to him. So that's the Masters 8. 8 incredible trainers, and I cannot wait to see them battle each other. We are definitely in for some jaw-dropping battles. Now, before I end the video, I do want to make a few observations. First, the Masterclass is pretty much composed of only regional champions. Alain is the only one that is not a champion, and he is still at least a winner of a Pokemon League conference. Champions are the strongest trainers in the main story of the games, so it is fitting that the strongest trainers in the world are champions. Second, there are currently 8 regions/generations, just like there are 8 members of the Master class. So it's fitting that all 8 generations/regions are represented by the Masters 8. Lance represents both Kanto/Generation 1 and Johto/Generation 2, since he is the champion of both regions. Steven represents Hoenn/Generation 3, since he is the champion of Hoenn. Cynthia represents Sinnoh/Generation 4, since she is the champion of Sinnoh. Iris represents Unova/Generation 5, since she is the champion of Unova. Diantha represents Kalos/Generation 6, since she is the champion of Kalos. Alain also represents Kalos/Generation 6, so Kalos/Generation 6 gets 2 representatives, which would throw things off balance. But since Lance represents 2 regions/generations, everything balances out. Ash represents Alola/Generation 7 since he is the champion of Alola, and Leon represents Galar/Generation 8 since he is the champion of Galar. I do love that the current 8 regions/generations are represented by the Masters 8. And I guess that they might need to become the Masters 9 after Pokemon Scarlet and Violet release later this year. Third observation is that Flint is not in the Masters 8, even though he was before. So Raihan and Flint are the only members of the Masters 8 that lost their position. But while Raihan dropped out of the Masters 8 on screen and we know who defeated him, it is unknown when Flint was knocked out of the Masters 8. And we don't know who defeated him. But since Flint was in rank 8 at the end of episode 100 and Raihan was in rank 8 in episodes 107 to 109, I guess that just like I thought, Raihan and Flint were in a power struggle, trying to decide who was the lowest ranked member of the Masters 8. And Raihan was the ultimate victor of this struggle. So, R.I.P. Flint, you will be remembered as someone who was among the strongest in the world at some point. Also, since Flint dropped out of the Masterclass off screen, there might be other characters that were in the Masterclass that were also knocked out off screen and they did not make the current Masters 8. Finally, I do want to mention that in the end, 4 of my predictions were right. Flint was indeed in the Masters 8 even if he was only a member temporarily, and Diantha, Steven, and Alain are in the Masters 8 currently. So I am happy that so many of my predictions came true. And seeing my predictions come true is honestly quite an experience, since I get goosebumps and I feel elated. I also wanted to share this artwork that shows the Masters 8 with their main Pokemon behind them. Though I would argue that Lance's main Pokemon is Dragonite, not Gyarados. But I guess that since Lance has only used Gyarados in Pokemon Journeys, they decided to put Gyarados behind Lance instead of Dragonite. Also, it's cool that there are 2 Charizard in the background. Team Charizard for the win. But yeah, this artwork is very cool. Also, this is the picture that was posted to the group chat that I mentioned earlier. Thankfully, since you needed to open the image to see it completely, I only saw the middle portion of it, meaning that I only saw Leon and Ash. So I knew what the picture was about and I looked away before I got spoiled good. But yeah, that's everything I have for you in this video. Again, I am very excited that the entire Masters 8 was finally revealed, and I am very happy with the members. I absolutely cannot wait to see the Masters Tournament, which is when the Masters 8 will finally clash. There will definitely be some incredible battles in this tournament, and hopefully we get to see them all. It is a shame that Ash might not get to battle all of the Masters 8, which is something I would love to see, especially since Ash has never battled Cynthia, Steven, or Lance. But this is not a deal breaker, because it means that we might get to see some other amazing matchups, like Iris versus Lance for the ultimate Dragon-type showdown between 2 Dragon champions, Cynthia versus Diantha to decide the strongest female champion, since they are already ranked above Iris, Leon versus Steven to decide the strongest male champion, since they are the 2 highest ranked male champions, at least until Ash gets to them, Leon versus Cynthia to decide the strongest overall champion, and Alain versus Diantha to decide the strongest trainer in Kalos. I would totally be on board with seeing 1 or more of these amazing matchups, which will surely lead to some absolutely astounding battles that were previously the stuff of dreams. Also, I do think that some of these matchups could indeed happen. They could be the first round of the tournament. Though of course the possibilities are endless and exhilarating. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the Masters 8. Also let me know what matchups you would love to see and who do you want to see Ash battle the most. But that's the video as always. Leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this right away. Thank you very much for watching and let's meet again in the next video.